I am such an idiot. I had my mic muted the whole time. Oops! Okay, let's actually, something I asked earlier... Something I had asked earlier was, I don't know if you guys, like, want me to just read this stuff, or to do, like, exaggerated voices for each character. That was something I wanted to ask, but also... Oops! Alright, let's just cool it down. I also wanted to say, back when Phoenix said he didn't feel relaxed, I was just thinking on that, and yeah, Phoenix doesn't get any sort of chill in this game or in any of the games. Like, he does not get any sort of, like, relaxing moment. And I don't get why. Chief, what now? Also, someone just knocked on my door to... The only reason I found out I had the fucking thing turned off this whole time was because someone knocked on my door to give me some Oreos because I did something for them. So I was trying to mute my microphone in order to... so that I could talk to them and say thanks, and then I realized, oh shit, I've had it on mute the whole time. Okay. Mr. Butts, is it not true the victim had recently dumped you? Okay, you probably don't want to react like that, buddy. Phoenix is gonna say this, like, right in the next line, but if you actually talk about the couples he mentions in this line, it looks bad for him. It's like, first off, Romeo and Juliet, along with Cleopatra and Mark Antony, those relationships just didn't end well. History lesson by Shy Guy. Romeo and Juliet from Shakespeare's novel of the same name, play, novel, both. They were lovers from different families, and they straight up... No one liked the idea of them being together. No one from either of their families. And so what happened was they ended up dying. They ended up both dying. Same with Cleopatra and Mark Antony. I don't know about people rejecting that relationship, but I think, like, on a trek through the desert, like, they both died. It was a Roman Egypt thing, I believe. I'm not sure very much. Yeah, as Phoenix says here, didn't they all die? She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me. Ever. We're still together. We're still lovers. It's perfectly fine. What's it to ya? Mr. Butts, what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. Hey, buddy. Dude. Larry. Calm down. Larry, for fuck's sake. You are making things very bad for yourself. Patty! She appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude. Victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Motherfucker! Okay, maybe it's because I don't know the world of being a model. Pretty sure there's large income in that. Like, then again, this does take place in Japan, so... Sugar daddies. Just the innocent line here. Daddies? Sugar? What? Older men who gave her money and gifts. Dude. You can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? This is... Okay, I'll be honest with you here. The prosecution, straight up, is trying to badger Larry and make him, like, crack, trying to establish some sort of motive. I'm not sure if that's actually meant to be... Not sure if that's legal. Because I'm not a lawyer. Though if I will recommend something here. Like, this is dumb. Like, thanks for watching, now go watch someone else. No. Attorney Tom, I think his name is on YouTube. He's a personal injury lawyer. He's done multiple streams, playing Phoenix Wright, because he is a lawyer himself. I think he wanted to see, like, how it matched up. I caught on to him because I saw something from the second case, actually, where Edgeworth talks about an outdated autopsy report, and he fucking flips his shit. Like, outdated? And you're gonna tell us right during the trial? Like, that kind of thing, and it was fucking hilarious. Stop him from answering. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to the case. Yeah, even the prosecution here notices, like, ah, shit, he caught me. That cheatin' she-dog. What a PG way of saying bitch. Larry, dude. Kinda freaking me out here. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? The accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh, this isn't looking good. Next. Did you go to the... Fucking... Also, not a good reaction when you're in court. Going like, go. And also that, don't be a... I may not know much about court, but I know one thing. Don't show any big reactions like, go. Or be a smartass like this. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. You fucking idiot. What do I do? I'm gonna have him answer honestly here. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth! Yeah, I was there, I went. Order! Jesus! How high do you have to yell for that objection? A witness. Well, aren't you interesting? I'm also checking Discord because, like, friggin' literally it's like, who the fuck pinged me? Anyways. You're gonna notice in this series that there's a lot of puns. A lot of puns in this series. Like, Phoenix Wright, because, you know, he's right. then, like, you got the prosecution here, Winston Payne. God damn. Mr. Frank saw it. That's the worst. That is the worst. Anyways. Oh, no. No, Soja, it wasn't you that pinged. It was a server that did... someone did an @here in a different server. Like, but I like making that joke because I saw this awesome, like, GIF of, like, I think it was Full Metal Jacket, and it went like, who pinged me? Who the fuck pinged me? Alright, testimony, focus. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions, when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry, because he left the door half open behind him. Well, that's lovely. Thinking it strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed in fright, and found myself unable to go inside. Thought to call the police immediately, yes. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. A blackout, yeah. Okay. There's a blackout from noon to 6 p.m. Wonder why that was. Cross-examination. Alright, right. Lies? He was lying? Of course he was. It's in the evidence, my boy. Present it! Witness's account. I was going... There's... Yeah, here we go. This is an easy one. Yeah. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure? Yes. 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4. There was nobody no body to find at 1 p.m. This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. Yeah, his testimony said he remembered the time exactly, so... Gee, that's a really good question! Great job! Lies always beget more lies. I need a water. You want to give the testimony again, sir? You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. I've got this one. It's the first case. You're not really gonna find anything. You're not gonna find anything tough. So, objection! Couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation, sir? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah! I remember now. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. Ugh! My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well. Witness testimony. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There's a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock. Yeah, I don't remember which line I should... I think it's... Yeah, we present the statue. The murder weapon was not a clock. It was this statue. How is this supposed to be a clock? You, with your objections and your evidence, who do you think you are? I'm a lawyer, asshole. It's what I do. Like, why do people get so angry at Phoenix? Like, you're just doing my job. Yeah, the neck is a switch. You tilt it and it says time out loud. Doesn't look like a clock. I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I still have a problem. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified he never entered the apartment. Clearly, a contradiction. If I ever saw one. Indeed. The witness knew he was a clock because he... You're lying! The witness went into the apartment. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard! Order in the court! Intriguing. Please continue. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Saw it? The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? Did you not hear? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Look at the victim's face! Witness's face. Nyah. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard, no, I saw... Come on! That look, like, I am so fucking done. God damn, man, calm it down. I don't think people usually rip off their hair. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Your Honor, you claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saw heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding it. Let's sound it here, in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Well, he is the thinker, after all. Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. Wait a minute! As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing! How do you know it was running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? Can't prove that, you don't have a case. Damn it, how am I gonna prove that? I suppose. Mr. Wright, seems to lack critical evidence. You lawyers are all slime. Well, fuck you too, buddy. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow, and think through it. Why was the clock 3 hours slow? I can. What's the evidence here? The victim's passport! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Saw It? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Yeah. I think someone's got rabies. Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness, he, was arrested and been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly, and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay! And with that, this court is adjourned. Turns out Frank Saw It was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman and check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Saw It let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Saw It grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd. Whew! Well, we did it! Larry! Is it good? Wait, no! Bad! Bad, bad, bad! Larry! Larry, she was a gold digger. Harry Butts, innocent. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick. She was just playing me for a fool. Doesn't that make you just want to cry? Larry, you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. You don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing. Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh, let me see. I think the statue is rather heavy. It's the clock you made, and she took it with her when she traveled. She probably just needed a clock. Think so? Pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks. Well then. I didn't get paid, though. Alright. How about dinner? And so, first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. Pretty sure he's not gonna pay us, unless you count the clock he gave Mia." I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. The end of episode 1. Save your progress up to this point? Yes, please. Yeah, as you can see here, I've actually played this game a grand total of twice. Hello? This is Maya. Hi, Maya, it's me. Mia! What's up? Haven't called in a while. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. A lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. Gotcha. So what is it this time? It's a clock. A clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Thinker. And it tells you the time. Thought you might like it. You always like toys. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working. That's lame. Had to take the clockwork out, sorry. Put some papers inside it instead. Papers? That the evidence then? Well, possibility it might turn out that way, yes. Can you come by the office tonight, say 9 o'clock, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really go for a good burger. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis, see you soon. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Ow, my ear. Jesus. Conversation recorded. Oh, dear. September 5th, 8:57 p.m. Now, there is one character in this game that I have to do a voice for. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the Thinker that swallowed those papers. How could you know? Oh, you are not cogniferous of my background? Gathering information is my business, you see. I should have been more careful. Oh, my dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. Ring! Whack! Red, white, blue. Ouch. September 5th, 9:08 p.m., Fay & Co. Law Offices. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh, that's strange. Guess the chief left without me. She said her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Mia! Maybe she's in her office. To the office! That smell. Blood! Sis. Someone's there! Chief? Chief? Chief! Dun 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 dun. Who are you? Well, fuck. Strange girl dropped out cold. Left her lying on the office sofa. Went back to the chief where she lay under the window. God damn. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. Until finally she was cold. Damn, what a fucking poet. Chief. Okay. Slide to the right. Let's check that phone. You better call the police. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. What was that? Oh shit! I better not use it. God damn. The ledger book. No clues here. Normal office desk. Our documents. Computer. Seems a chair got knocked over. Not only that, a light stand. Shit, man. It's encrusted with dried blood. How ironic this became the murder weapon. Again. Chief. Start seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here. She struck on the head with a blunt object. Probably died instantly. I think her lying next to her must have been the murder weapon. Some glass shards near Chief's body. Must be pieces of the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Okay. Nothing else seems like a clue here. Huh? Piece of paper. Must have fallen from Mia's hand. What could it be? Word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Did Mia write this? This piece of paper is a receipt from a department store, dated yesterday. Fuck me. I think that's enough snooping around for now. We better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing here. Alright, let's get the fuck out. That girl just now. Where'd she go? I put her right there on the sofa. Uh-oh. Hope she didn't run on me. Yipes! Don't scare me like that! Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Fay. Maya Fay? Maya? So Mia was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. I'd rather just talk. Excuse me? Can you tell me what happened? I came in, the room was dark. Sis. So she was already dead. So, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. You were here visiting? This late at night? Yeah, she said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Yeah, it's that clock. It's the thinker. Fuck me, man. Hey, before Mia died, she wrote this. That's my name! Why would she write my name? Calm down. Now I've done it. The police! Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze! Police! Oh fuck, I forgot about this guy. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. We received a report from the building across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a moiter. Must have been that woman I saw. Anyway, I want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great. Just great. Maya. Wait. She wouldn't have... Nah. Whoa! Excuse me. This word Maya here mean anything to you? That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With a dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed! You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. What? Mia's younger sister Maya was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. September 6th, 9:07 a.m. Okay, I wouldn't say he's a bad cop. It's just his thinking's weird. I mean, he does have logic in, like, someone, like, drawing a note in their own blood. But it's also, like... But it's also, like, he should have checked, like, blunt trauma to the head. Probably died instantly. Not long enough to leave a note. The guy's got his charm. I have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh! It's you. The lawyer. Good morning. Good morning! She looks so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. You better give it to her straight. It's up to you. Up to me? Yeah, I don't think this is something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? Even you, when you found me in the office, you looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I never thought... It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It's quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. So he crashed and burned? He's a genius. One of those strike fear in the hearts of evil types. Only thing he's lacking is experience. Sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get into trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 3 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can't just sit by and watch. I think of the person who did this to Mia. I know. Alright, let's see if we can talk. There's something I've been wanting to ask you. Yeah? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes? Like people in religious training? What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. In training. Spirit medium? I'm pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning, I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes, that clock shaped like the Thinker. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Do you want to hear it in her own voice? Her own voice? Yeah. I'm pretty sure our conversation's on my cell phone. You recorded it! Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it! Right! Oh, I just remembered. That detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right. Of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya's memo. Spirit mediums. So you're an acolyte. A medium in training. That's right. The Fae family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said the Fae family? So Mia was into this stuff too? Of course! She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class, too! I had no idea. Wait, what? So you're a real, honest-to-goodness spirit medium. ESP and all that? Yes, in training. Well, can you contact Mia's spirit, then? You just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. Thought that would be too easy. Huh? Something the matter? I was wondering. Can I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And, well, I'm in trouble. You think you'd go ask him to represent me? Sure, why not? I'll go ask. I'm trying to open these Oreos. I want a fucking Oreo. I have no one else to turn to. Say, what about your parents? I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. Trial's tomorrow at 10. What? Tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? He told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? You're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Visiting hours are almost up. I better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Alright, we gotta move. Let's get to the Fae & Co. office so I can get that cell phone. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busily searching. Hey! You there! This is a crime scene, pal! No trespassing! Sorry, don't I know you from somewhere? Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix Wright. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. That Butts guy, he was a killer. And you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right. And you were... Do we want to get it wrong to be funny, or do we want to actually say Gumshoe? There's another question for you. Screw it. Let's go with Gumshoe. Oh, be funny? Suede shoes. Suede shoes, wasn't it? That's me. Don't step on my blue suede shoes. Wait! That's a song, pal! My name's Dick Gumshoe. Wait, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, pal. Anyway, get the name right. Don't go calling me Dick. Hey, Dick! Get over here! Yes, sir. Be right there. You're a lawyer, right, pal? If you got business here, you better do it quick. Thanks, I'm Maya's lawyer. About Miss Faye. Did you do an autopsy? Hmm? You want to know the results, eh? But don't you look at me like that, pal. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, pal, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why you say that? So he's put Prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, pal. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Wait, you do know him, don't you? Of course I do. I know him. Feared prosecutor. Doesn't feel pain, doesn't feel remorse. Won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So Edgeworth's on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. The fuck am I doing with my life? Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hates crime with an almost abnormal passion. Never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. Alright, let's present the memo. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Think you'd give it back? Sure, I mean, wait a second, pal. Tricky lawyer. He's on to me. Not so straight. Okay, I can't be straight with this guy. Something the matter? Oh no, that carrying strap on the cell phone. This? It says Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Tokyo. Steel Samurai. That action hero on TV? Yeah, you see, that strap is a collector's item. She's worried it might get lost if it went down to the precinct. That what she said? Yes. Okay, pal. I wrote down all the numbers she called anyway. Here you go. Seems you didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Check court record to hear the recorded conversation. Guess I've asked all the questions I need to. You all done, pal? Yeah, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you plan on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyerly ways, pal. Come to think of it, I'd completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. I'm sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? So you sent her home already, then. Aha, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. She's not to go outside her room until the trial. So she's still in the hotel across the way. I guess I should know better than to try to get a detective to leak information. Got that right, pal. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. Alright, let's check that combo. It's literally just the thing we heard at the beginning of the thing. Alrighty. Let's go with the gate water. There is... okay. I've played this game enough to know the whole thing with April May here. Even normal, there is something not right with how they did her design. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. Memo to self. Thanks Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. This is all like something out of a movie. It's all so exciting. I can hardly contain myself. I can't control it. I'm slipping into the voice. Let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Late summer sunlight. Yep. Bottle and 2 glasses. Someone must be staying with her. Hello, screwdriver. Hey! Ugh! Ugh! It's even worse! What the fuck's in the drawer? This game was rated for teens! You know that thing that happened the other day? The bad thing? What did you see? Son of a fuck. Who exactly are you? No, I'm just doing my job. No. Great. Two glasses on the table. Someone staying here? Oh no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Okay. Let's head to the Grossberg Law offices. If that wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. You're the one they say I've been looking for me. Yeah, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. My badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yeah. What do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please, proceed. Not busy? How come no one could get in touch with you? Something the matter? You came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it! Well, sir, actually it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Why the strange reaction? Cha-cha. What? Just like, we're just like in thought, and then suddenly he just goes, cha-cha. Like, what, you about to start dancing? I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on days' notice. No, it's quite possible. Wait a second. How'd you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of the discussion. What's going on? You're refusing me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? First, let's take a look around. Ooh, table for clients. Elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, that lighter is made of solid gold. And I can tell someone here's got money to burn. Solid mahogany desk. I do have a desk, though. It's made of mahogany. Mahogany. Anyways, the wood's been polished to a deep luster. Indeed. Expensive-looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive-looking books. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Well, I just keep these so that people will think I'm smart. That painting's been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. Sure, the price is nothing to sneeze at either, for that matter. How can you just refuse like that? Please, tell me why you won't take the case. Well, sure, it's just I'm busy, sir. May I just remind everyone that earlier he went, I'm not particularly busy these days. Okay. But the client is Mia Fey's sister. Mia trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Creep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly, terribly sorry. But I'm afraid no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Very sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave now? I've nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How do you know Mia Fey?
She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day, quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see.
A mission?
You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one.
That's quite a painting.
Aha! You noticed. To my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? The color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it. Not even to you.
But wait a minute. Well, I wasn't interested.
It's not for sale!
I'm not buying. I just realized something. Someone in the chat said we're in a mixture of America and Japan. We're in San Francisco! Okay. Bad joke is bad. Let's just go. Well, that seems to be everything we can say to him, so... best thing we can do is tell Maya. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find the lawyer? Well... What do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? I see. They've been abandoned then. Hey. Here, I have your phone. Yes, you can listen to your sister's voice. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kinda gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. That's the thinker clock that Larry made. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. Lights were off, and I could smell blood. Good news, everyone. I have gotten the Oreos open. And I found her. My sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need to hear for now. What about your family? I only have my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know? So she could still be alive? The women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There's a man, and he ruined our mother's life. Ruined? After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Okay. That was his name, my sister told me. White. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. Made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well... no one is as sad as a person without any friends. You know, I've been there a long time ago. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. She smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes! And I trust you. You trust me too, okay? It's a deal. So what next? Something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? So when I tried to look into the drawer, she got all defensive. There has to be something in there. Let's get to that hotel. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are... I beg your pardon, sir. I'm the bellboy of this establishment, at your service, sir. All right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May might be? I believe our guest Miss May is currently using the, facilities. If you've no need of anything, I'll be taking my leave. Please, stay as long as you like. Enjoy. Yeah. Wait, no, hey! Why does it seem like every time I come up here, I end up embarrassing myself? Now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May there is a message for her? Do I have this on? Yes, I do. Okay. Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corps phoned. Alright, sure. Mr. White of Blue Corps? Where have I heard that name? White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? What do you think? There's a screwdriver sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? A wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy, still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangling with you tomorrow, Miss May. In court! To be continued almost immediately. Save my progress up to this point. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fey. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edgeworth. I better not show any signs of weakness today, or he'll be on me in an instant. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. We have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the facts of this case, Your Honor. I see. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. The prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name's Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Very well, sir. Let me use this floor map of the office to explain. Body was found here by this window. In the cause of death. Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. The murder weapon was a statue of the thinker, found next to the body, sir. It was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hand, sir. Court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Now, detective. Yes, sir. You immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were 2 people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fey, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fey. Why? We had a witness account describing her. Witness saw Miss Maya Fey at the very moment of the murder. Very moment, you say? Very well. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Whoosh! Smack! Hey, Maya just threw something at me. When my sister couldn't find any contradictions in a witness testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Witness always slips up and says something wrong. Worked lots of times. Let's give it a go. Fuck. Hold it! Who'd you say you got a call from? Hey, pal, don't play dumb, you know who. Calls from a customer at the Gatewater Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, pressed. Not sure it did much, though. Please continue. Detective Gumshoe, how long would you say it took between you receiving the call and your arrival at the scene of the crime? I'd say it was about 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto this month is quick response. That's how I got there before the killer got away. Indeed. Just tell us who the 2 people you found on the scene were. Yes, sir! Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, you dumb act will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you 2 stand out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Why is that? What's your reason? Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? If I heard correctly, you said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Exactly what about this suspicious woman in pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious. She sure isn't pink, pal. Well, I guess she is pink. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Sorry, got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. Something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. Found a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed that the blood was the victim's. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Before she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. How you like that? That's my hard evidence. Don't be a smartass in court.
Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time?
I know, I'm embarrassed I forgot about it, Your Honor, sir.
Try to be more careful.
Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. Yeah, I got something to present already on this one. There is no before she died. Objection! Detective Gumshoe, there's one thing I want you to clarify for me here. You say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note, that she was accusing the defendant, Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? We're in court, asshole. Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? You have it backwards, Detective. Backwards? The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report from your department, Detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But no butting your way out of this one, Detective.
Order! The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything out.
Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? The day after the murder, which was yesterday. It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor.
What?
A second autopsy was performed yesterday at my request, aka exactly when I got the fucking thing. Okay. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning.
No way!
Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine the victim did have time to write Maya. That is all. Damn you, Edgeworth. Should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look shocked. Something you want to say? You're a fucking sham, Edgeworth. Heard there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? April, May, at your service. The fucking jiggles. I don't like it. Trying to frickin' multitask here. Phone's got charged. Order! The introduction should not require any reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in the courtroom. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was, like, in my hotel room. Checked in right after lunch. And this hotel is directly across from the Fanco law offices. And that's right. I am not saying those last two words. Alright, let's do this. Why? Why'd you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? I have a feeling you're trying to avoid the question. Motherfucker! I didn't know she was the defendant. I question this. If you had really witnessed my client, Maya Fey, you would notice her clothes before noticing her physique. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis except her. I'm no expert on fashion. Her hairdo looks far from normal. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. Testimony is bogus. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. So did Detective Gumshoe. What do you say to that, Miss May? Miss May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in your testimony. Your testimony again, if you could. I did see everything! I did! The victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. Then the girl in the hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with that weapon. I saw it. I did. That clock, that kind of statue-y clock, the thinker, I think? Does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Yeah, I've got something. Miss May, what you said just now was quite revealing. You just said this statue of the thinker was a clock. There's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock, too. He was found guilty of murder. Questions are all I have, Your Honor! I've caught murderers with these questions! Bullshit! No, sir. I'm not satisfied because it couldn't have rung. It's empty. That clock is missing its clockwork. The clock was empty. Couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness is a big fat liar! Love how she focuses on fat. The phone. Good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. Well, Miss May, care to explain this? How'd you know the weapon was a clock? No, I have an objection. the statue itself. This clock was never in any store, ever. A friend of mine made that clock. Only 2 exist in the world. And the one that isn't here is in police custody. Everything is sold in stores. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh? Excuse is not on sale today. Gonna just take off the headphones here. The cat eyes are scarier than when she's actually pissed. Quit looking at me. You held it. Oh, no, wait.
Objection!
Fuck. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Fuck. A fucking wiretap! I found this in Miss May's room. I was sneaking through her room. Way to admit that to court.
Objection!
I'm not entirely sure it is. Absolutely. Oh yeah, I think I can. What? Here's my proof. The cell phone.
Objection!
La la la. Court has seen the real Miss April May. Why the wiretap? Do I have to? I say we call the bellboy as a witness.
Objection!
What's your reason? What's wrong with you, fuckboy? I got no choice. You're trapped. Bullshit, fuck. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. Certainly does look like a bellboy. He brought his fucking tea set with him. Very good, sir. I'm the head bellboy at the fine Gatewater Hotel, in business for 4 generations. I believe that I received a call after 8 in the evening from our guest, Miss May. She asked for an iced coffee to be brought to her at 9 o'clock on the dot, sir. Brought to her at precisely the requested time, of course. Now delivered the iced coffee to our guest, Miss May herself. I see. Alright. We gotta prove it.
Hold it!
What exactly did you do at the hotel?
Hold it!
Are you sure it was Miss May on the phone? How can you be so certain? You pervert!
Hold it!
9 o'clock on the dot, you say? Around 9.
Hold it!
How can you be so sure? Why would she be so particular? Well, when I brought the room service, sir, the guest, sir, favored me with an embracer, sir. It's French for kiss, sir, but not a French kiss, sir, more like a peck on the cheek. Why would she have done that? I believe perhaps she was momentarily swayed by my prim demeanor, sir. It's a moment I shall never ever forget, sir. Sounds pretty fishy to me. I think our Miss May was up to something and wanted the bellboy to remember her. It's not good!
Objection!
Ask him about room service. Iced coffee for 2. What'd you say? Rather, quite. Bellboy, tell us the truth. Was someone else staying in Miss May's room? I object. That was objectionable. Objection overruled. Yes, I see. Why did you not mention this in your testimony? Well, sir, you didn't ask. Nice try. That's the sort of thing you're normally supposed to mention. Ah, yes, quite, indeed. It was the, good barrister there, Mr. Edgeworth, who... He asked me not to mention it if I wasn't specifically asked, sir. Ooh! You fool! I've done it. I've won. Miss April May checked into a twin room with a man, correct? Yes, sir. And when you brought them room service, you didn't see that man in the room. That's right, sir. Your Honor, you've just learned of another person involved who may have been the murderer. In light of this new fact, I hold it's impossible to judge the defendant. Wouldn't you agree, Mr. Edgeworth? And who, Mr. Wright? Who is this other person? Simple. It was the man with Miss May. Your Honor, as has been previously revealed, Miss April May was tapping the victim's phone, yet Miss May herself has an alibi at the time of the murder. However, that does not clear the man that was with her. The bellboy saw no one else in the room at the time of the murder. My, what a convenient little setup, but it's too late. Too late? I suppose you'd like it if it was too late, wouldn't you? After all, it was you who hid the presence of the other man from this court! Upstart! Amateur! These accusations are ludicrous! Court acknowledges the defense's argument. I expect the prosecution and defense to look into this matter fully. Am I understood? Yes. Yes, Your Honor. What, are you gonna have a fucking heart attack, Edgeworth? Jesus. Bada boom. Mr. Wright! You were amazing in there! Really? I think I might be your newest fan. Just doing my job. Alright. I'll admit right now here, I fucked up. She held it. No, Matt, no. I should have read both of those. Should have read both of those options here, because I think the other one was she heard about it, not that she heard it. Fuck. Thank God the game let me have a fucking... It let me talk about the other thing. Thank God. Hello. Jesus. Here we go again. You're scaring the security guard. For starters, how'd you get to be so totally whacked? The fuck's up with your attitude? Does she have a thing against lawyers, or just me? Tapping people's phones is a crime. This one's impossible. Don't have anything to get her to talk. The rep? The fuck's wrong with you? The bellboy who brought the murderer iced coffee! Why do I feel like we're both stuck in the same bad dream? You are weird. You what?! Starting to think the most suspicious person here is this guy. Struck me as a real lady killer, if you'll pardon the expression. Knew from the moment I saw him, sir. He and I are of the same ilk. We both carry the scent of danger. There we are in total agreement, Mr. Psycho Bellboy. He had a photo of that man. I'm quite sure I can identify him. Photo. Christ on a bike. Whatever floats your tea set, friendo. Let's examine here. Can I... What is wrong with this man? Okay then, let's go to Faye & Co. No one's here. Okay. Plant. Phone. The only thing it's missing is Mia. Painting. Oh, movie poster. Nah, I'm imagining things. Yeah, I guess you are. Okay, guess we're heading to Grossberg's. Something's missing here. There's a painting of fishermen. Ooh. Huh. Don't think that's going to be needed. Let's swap the photos. What a creepy picture. Let's show the photo to this guy. That's him, detective? I'm lawyer. Oh, I know that. I just wanted to say detective once. You know how it is. No. No, I don't. Ow, my foot! Fucking hell. I don't know if you guys heard that noise, but, like... I've got this plastic desk here that I bought for, like, 20 fucking bucks. And I put a bottle of water on there, and as I was moving, the bottle of water fell, and it landed right on my fucking foot. Alright. An affidavit. Okay. Sure, do it. Why the fuck not? The bellboy who swore the affidavit. Just hurry up and write. Okay. Let's show this to Miss May. That doesn't. When this case is done, I am shaving my head. Hey, sup? Take a look at this photo. What? Who? When? Why? Is him. I have proof. Oh. Wrong evidence! Okay, seriously, the fucking May testimony and the affidavit have the same goddamn picture. Pusha! No use playing dumb. If you don't talk, I'm taking this info to the press. Even though he should have been witness to murder, your little friend was missing. The press would have a field day with his rep. Why are you pumping your fists in the air? Anyway, now tell me. Who's my boss? Red White, the president of the information gathering conglomerate Blue Corps. Red White. Well, I suppose you'd call it a detective agency. I'm scared. I don't want to end up like her. Well then. There goes the affidavit. I don't know why you'd get rid of that. Let's get rid of gross... Let's go to... Whoa, hey. Actually, I think I'll go to Blue Corps. Oh. Oh, that's an interesting painting back there. Welcome! Please furnish me with the title of your personage! What the... Your name! What's your name? I was just inquirably asking the title you go by! Right. Phoenix Wright. Inquirably? Mr. Wright, is it? Right, I see. Splendiferous! Perhaps I've intimidated you with my giantesque vocabulary. What is this guy's problem? I'm Red White, CEO of Blue Corps. You know, corporate expansion official. My business dealings bring me into contact with the elite of the elite. So I'm afraid I'm not used to conversing with the wordily challenged. What a fruitcake! Let me guess. You're an attorney, fresh out of law school, are you not? That's the only explanation for why you would come to meet me like this. What does he mean by that? No matter. So what business does a mighty lawyer have with a man such as myself? Miss May is an employee at Blue Corps, is she not? Correct! She was my secretariat! What a shock it was to hear what she has done! You mean the wiretap? Indeed! She is paid to answer phones! Tapping them is not in her job description. She does gather information for us as part of her duties, but I assure you we do not condone illegal methods. It is ineffable that she would do this! Sounds like he's trying to turn Miss May into a scapegoat. On the night of the murder, were you in April May's hotel room? Who can say? I seldom pay attention to mundane details such as time and place. My motto is, don't worry, be happy! Still, Mr. White, the hotel bellboy has stated on the record that he does remember you very clearly. No matter! The bellboy can say what he pleases. I still won't talk to you. If you want me to speak, put me on the witness stand! Although I doubt you'd be capable of doing that. Raises a good question, actually. Why didn't the prosecution call him as a witness? Should have seen the same thing as April May. Oh, the police, the courts! To me they are mere toys, playthings for my amusement. This is the type of guy who would have a fucking palace if this was Persona. What kind of company is Blue Corps anyway? Ah, excellent question! We buy and sell various kinds of information. We are a company of the future. You might say we are the future. Sell information? In just 10 years, I've built this business up into the grand office you see now. In case you're wondering, Blue Corps was named after the color blue. I, Red White of Blue Corps, as founder and CEO, named it so. And why, you ask? Because I like the color blue, of course. Fantabulistic, is it not? Something that's been bothering me. Yes, what might that be? That big painting on the wall over there. I've actually seen the painting before. Oh, just yesterday, actually. Your point being? My point is simple, or rather, my question is simple. Why is that painting hanging on your wall? Mr. Wrong, was it? Right. It appears you do not fully grasp your position here. I ask again, who are you? A lawyer? No, my feeble friend, a mere lawyer. Worth nothing, zilch, zippo, nada. Just like that sorry excuse for an attorney, Grody Burger. What? Oh! Ow! He punched me! Well, Mr. Lawyer, what will you do, eh? Charge me with assault? Charge away, I welcome it, for it is you who will be found guilty. What? Heed my exposition. Well, at least you know what you're doing. The police, the courts, they all do my bidding. So you say, but I wonder, is that kind of control really possible? I don't expect you to understand. It's a world beyond your compensation. Came here from Grody Burgers, I presume. Mr. Grossberg's, yes. You must ask him. Why is it that this painting of his hangs here? Perhaps then he will tell you. Maybe he will explain how a man can live life purely for personal profit. Go now! Skedaddle! There is nothing more to discuss. I don't think he's noticed me standing here. Maybe I should clear my throat? Ahem!
Jump on the horse of that! Oh, you!
No, I'm pretty sure he means compensation. You don't have the money to understand the world I live in. What's wrong? You look so pensive, like an old man at the end of his days.
I'm not senile yet. I'm just thinking about this whole mess.
Something's really bothering him. That much is clear. So you came to see the trial?
Yes, I did. Something was bothering me all last night, you see. Couldn't get a wink of sleep.
Really? What was that?
Well, you see, it's just Mia's sister, that poor girl. My boy, I owe you my thanks, truly. I don't know what I would have done if things had gone poorly for the girl.
I asked before, but why'd you refuse a request for defense? I think I have a right to know.
A right, Mr. Wright. No, I'm sorry. It's just I need more time to think about it, my boy.
He does seem troubled about something. Starting to have a feeling I know what it is. So, I paid Blue Corps a visit.
Oh, I see.
Mr. Grossberg, I have to admit, something has been bothering me.
Well, what is it? Well, out with it, my boy.
You see, it's just... Mr. Grossberg, sir, there was a giant painting hanging right there the other day, was there not? When you said you had no intention of parting with? Well, I saw it, today. It was in the CEO's office at Blue Corps, Red White's office.
So, you noticed. Suppose I should guess you would. It is a large painting.
Mr. Grossberg, I know you and Mr. White are connected somehow.
Connected, you say?
Yes, and I know what it is. I'm not gonna be funny here. I'm not gonna be funny. Mr. White has something on you, doesn't he? Blackmail? I think that painting is fairly gaudy proof.
Very well. This may be the chance I've been waiting for. Perhaps it's time to get this off my chest, so I can finally rest easy again. After all, you were Mia's understudy. Perhaps it was fate.
What's he talking about?
Red White is a man who makes his living through intimidation. Blue Corps is a company that excels in finding people's weaknesses, I'm afraid. I've been paying them for 15 years now. All because of the DL6 incident, as you may have guessed.
Name on the back of those photographs.
As you suspected, I could not stand in defense of Maya because of this. White would have destroyed me if I did.
So that's the connection.
It is hard for me to tell you this, my lord, but arresting Red White will be nigh on impossible.
Impossible? Why?
He has information on everyone. It gives him an iron grip. He owns judges, attorneys, prosecutors, police, and politicians.
What?
They are bound, unable to harm themselves, and therefore to him. Don't look at me like that. What you see is nothing more than the weight of many years.
What is the DL6 incident?
DL6 is nothing more than the sorting code the police gave the case.
Fuck, my throat! Fuck.
It was 15 years ago now. I received a request from a medium, a spirit medium.
Medium?
Her name was Misty Faye.
Faye?
Indeed, she was Mia's mother. She had been investigating a murder at the bequest of the police, and she failed. As a result, the police called her a fraud.
That's what Maya was talking about the other day.
I did all I could for her, and in the end cleared her of wrongdoing. That murder case, however, remains unsolved to this day. That case was the DL6 incident.
Why were you blackmailed over this, Mr. Grossberg?
The DL6 incident was top secret at the time. It made sense. The police didn't want people to know they were using a medium. They couldn't let people know. But one person found out. I told him.
You told White?
He offered me riches. His embarrassment to me now. Because I talked, the police were mocked far and wide. In secret, they began looking for the one who filled them out. Of course, White heard about it, and he came to me. Only this time, the offer was blackmail.
I see.
White controls the law of this country as he sees fit. Yet if you will still challenge him, have a close look at Mia's office.
Mia's office?
She followed his every move for years. She may have recorded something of what she found.
Sounds like a plan. Freaking Oreos, man, they're awesome. Let's look in Mia's files. They're in alphabetical order. Let's take a look. Let's look at J through S. Skim. Suicide. Writing on most of these in pencil. White? Wait. I get it. White drove them all too. I can use these. Let's find the most disturbing one. Yeah. Let's just check the T to Z thing. W. The entire W section's missing. Stolen. Well, aren't you persistent? Sorry, but there's some... Oh, wait. Sorry, there's something I have to ask you. Mr. Lawyer, I really hate having to repeat myself. But it seems the message has not yet penetrated your thick skull. Stop bothering me! If you try my patience further, I fear a nasty accident may occur. Do I make myself clear? Transparent. This is the only clue Mia left me. Better make this one count. Mr. White, see this? It's an article describing the suicide of a politician. He was embezzling secret government funds. Then one day, word got leaked to the press. The very next day, he took his own life. And this concerns me how? I found this article in Mia's office. Miss Mia! She had a file filled with articles like this. Every one of them was labeled with a single word. White. Mr. White, I know what you did to this politician. You were blackmailing him. Blackmail? Not just him either. You were threatening and coercing hundreds of others. You were involved in all the suicide cases Mia investigated. This company is built on blackmail. I'm right, aren't I? What a bizarre accusation! Mr. Wrong, what is it you should be doing now? Investigating me? No, 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 I think not. You should be searching for the one who killed Miss Mia. Secretary's office, hello? Mr. Wrong will be leaving now. Yes, sir, I'll send someone right away. Wait a second, Mr. White. You're wrong. What I should be doing now is going after you. Mia was on you. She was keeping tabs. For this reason, you had April May tapping her phone. Then, Mia was murdered, and all the documents about you mysteriously disappeared. So the culprit would be... Even a child could work it out, Mr. White. You did it. Secretary's office. We won't be needing an escort for Mr. Wrong. Instead, please connect me to the public prosecutor's office. Of course, sir. One moment, please. White, that you? What are you doing calling me at a time like this? Hello, Chief Prosecutor? I changed my mind. I want to testify tomorrow. What's this about? The Mia Fey case. I witnessed the murder, you see. And thus, as a very important witness, I would like to testify. What? Why now? I thought you said you didn't want to go to court. Quietude! I told you I changed my mind, didn't I? Oh, and one other thing. Send the police over here right away. The man is standing right in front of me. He looks dazed, but could be violent. What? What man? Are you even listening? The executioner, the hatchet man, the liquidator, the killer, man! What? Mr. White, this isn't another one of those. Chief Prosecutor, I do not believe you are in a position to freely offer your opinions to me, correct? I'm telling you to send the police, now. Did I not tell you, Mr. Wrong? You are a mere lawyer, as was Miss Mia. How dare you? I'll point the finger at you. You will be tried as Miss Mia's killer. The case is as good as settled. No lawyer of any worth will defend you. I have friends in the local lawyers association, you see. You'll be given a lawyer so stupendously inept they make even you look competent. You'll faint. Detective Gumshoe reporting, sir. Ah, Butts! Airy Butts! Right, actually. Phoenix, right? My friend's name is Larry. Oh, right. Sorry, pal. Butts was that murderer, right? Detective Gumshoe, I present to you the man who killed Miss Mia Fey. What? Take this despicable human being into custody. Farewell, Mr. Wrong. Can't believe it's only been a day since the first trial. My trial begins tomorrow. White's going to set a trap for me. And the prosecution will be in on it, of course. Edgeworth included. An attorney was assigned to me by the state yesterday. I refused. I had an idea. Wright! Mr. Wright! Oh, Maya. Great, they let you out of detention. Just now, yes. It's all thanks to you. Now I'm afraid we've switched places. What? You mean you? I explained what had happened to Maya. I don't believe it. How many people does that man need to destroy before he's satisfied? My mother, my sister, and now you! This has gone too far! Mr. Wright, please tell me, is there anything I can do? Well... you could cheer for me in court. Yeah, like that. Better go get a uniform and some pom-poms. Wait. I'm kidding. It was a joke. No, really, I was kidding. Thanks. It's good to know you're on my side. Just a piece? Come to a trial tomorrow. Oh, Lord. You know, I knew the newest frickin' spot for Smash Bros. Was controversial, but Jesus Christ. Lengthy court proceedings aren't realistic anymore. 3 fucking days. Me or him. Fuck. Sorry about that. Sorry about that burp. One way or another, this case gets decided today. Hi, Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith the judge will listen to me. Saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything. Innocent? How can you know that? Guilty will always lie to avoid being found out. There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is to get every defendant declared guilty. So I make that my policy. Edgeworth, you've changed. Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix, right? I'm defending myself. Let's do this. Prosecution's ready. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation in the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Oh, I just cracked my frickin' Oreo. Hold on a minute. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blanco Nino, which is Spanish for White Nino. I'm the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corps. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory! No, I did not. Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. Then I saw him, a spiky-haired man, attacking a woman with long hair. Needs to say that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She too was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction. Then it was all over. Hey, Rabbit, would you shut up? My bunny's chewing on the bars of her cage. Even when her food bowl is full, she just does that. Alright, cross-examination. Let's do this. Hold it! Can you be a little more detailed? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course! Comprende! I understand! The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down! Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect! Perhaps you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Objection! Oh, fuck. I know I have to present something. Fuck. I thought too far ahead.
Objection!
Wait, right there. Mr. White, you dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You've misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. Killer was here. Victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as you claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left, I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. Maybe he really did see the victim run left. Did he witness the killing? Wait a second! Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this? Both witnesses are telling the truth. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. In the law offices of Fayetteville, of course. More specifically, he was standing here.
Take that!
This is where he was. Look. When the victim ran for the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes in ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Rapscallion! revised testimony. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? Fuck you. You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. A blow. A single blow. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I'd like to request a 10-minute break. Objection! The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice! Don't let him get away! Very well. The witness will care to revise his testimony. Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. What thing? I'm really hoping this is a good thing to present. Mr. White, it was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand. What? Look at this. Correct, Your Honor. Now look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the sand is not within the visible area. Ridiculosity! Ah!
Objection!
The wiretap? Give me a break! It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Fucking hell. Do you have proof? So really you that went in the office, it wasn't Miss May. Why did you tap me his phone? Fucking Edgeworth. Hmm? Mia? I faint. I lost. It's hallucinating. Yeah! Maya? Didn't you know the Fae women have strong psychic powers? When you accept your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. That's right, I am Maya, but I am also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. So I came here to tell you. Not much time, Phoenix. Now listen. If I've already won. You have that receipt in the court record, right? Look at the front of the receipt. We got it. Bada boom! Objection! Fuck. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood? I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt. Your Honor, would you tell the court what's written on the other side of the receipt? Whoa, the glass light stand! And the date of purchase. Why, that's the day before the murder! You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered Fanco Law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there. Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No. It's impossible.
Oh, he's losing it. Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you, but I think you'll agree you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances. Very well. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Fuck you! Not so fast, Phoenix, right? No way he can worm his way out. Wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there's no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright's innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry into this matter. Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further. What? No! Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? The witness will stay. Phoenix, read this note out loud. What's this? Memo received from Mia. Your Honor, if I may. You're quite persistent today. Then I am. My life's riding on this one. It's something I would like to read to the court.
Take that!
Memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened. Stop! Desist! Halt! Please stop! Make him stop! How? How did you get that list? Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now, or else this list will be released to the press. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker. Case closed, Your Honor. I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've done it again! That was quite a spirited defense. Yes, Your Honor. Yes, you could say that. If only you knew how spirited it was. Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty. Yay! Get stuffed, Edgeworth. That is all. This court is adjourned. Like, you were hurt! The Wright & Co. law offices. You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now, but if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright & Co. law offices. It's got a good ring to it. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it. Do what? Burgers, dummy! Burgers! Great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a-wasting. Okay, wait up. We shall save our progress up to this point. And no, this is a nice preview, but we are now at 2 hours and 30 minutes. Do we really want to keep going? I want to ask that right now. Do we keep going or not? Then it appears it is time that we stop. My ear is actually starting to hurt because of the fucking headset. So, this has been a great return to streaming. I had a lot of fun with this. I had a lot of fun with the Terraria one a couple days ago. So, thank you all so much for watching, if indeed you still are. I will see you all in the next video.